It is enough that the people know there was an election. The people who cast the votes decide nothing. The people who count the votes decide everything. The people who cast the votes don't decide an election. The people who count the votes do. These are more powerful than guns. We would not let our enemies have guns. Why should we let them have ideas? Education is a weapon whose effects depend on who holds it in his hands and at whom it is aimed. Mankind is divided into rich and poor, into property owners and exploited, and to abstract oneself from this fundamental division and from the antagonism between poor and rich means abstracting oneself from fundamental facts. Everybody has a right to be stupid, but some people abuse the privilege. Those who vote decide nothing. Those who count the vote decide everything. By May 1st, 1937, there should not be one single church left within the borders of Soviet Russia, and the idea of God will have been banished from the Soviet Union as a remnant of the Middle Ages, which has been used for the purpose of oppressing the working classes. If any foreign minister begins to defend to the death a peace conference, you can be sure his government has already placed its orders for new battleships and airplanes. Divide the world into regional groups as a transitional stage to world government. Populations will more readily abandon their national loyalty to a vague regional loyalty than they will for a world authority. Later, the regions can be brought together all the way into a single world dictatorship. To choose one's victims, to prepare one's plan minutely, to slake an implacable vengeance, and then to go to bed. There is nothing sweeter in the world. Real liberty exists only there, where exploitation has been annihilated, where no oppression of some peoples by others exists, where there is no unemployment and pauperism, where a person does not tremble because tomorrow he may lose his job, home, and bread. The production of souls is more important than the production of tax. And therefore I raise my glass to you, writers, the engineers of the human soul, the Red Army and Navy, and the whole Soviet people must fight for every inch of Soviet soul, fight to the last drop of blood for our towns and villages, onward to victory. Ah, these diplomats, what chatterboxes! There's only one way to shut them up. Cut them down with machine guns, Bulganin. Go and get me one. You do not lament the loss of hair of one who has been beheaded.